children of the internet! Is your partner a micro-cheater? Yee, the 5 subtle signs to watch out for. Y'all want to speak on that? This comes from the New York Post. I like this. Let's speak on this. Is your partner a micro-cheater? So now we're giving names to this. There's names for stuff like this. Let's take a look at this. This article comes from the New York Post. Let's learn about the 5 subtle signs that your partner is a micro-cheater. So there's levels to cheating. You could be a micro-cheater, a mega-cheater. Let's find out. It's an interesting article, since relationships is a prevalent topic as well, too, on these internet streets. This article comes from the New York Post. Close this out here. While most people know the standard definition of cheating in a relationship, some might not be aware that there's also such a thing as micro-cheating. I was not aware that there's such thing as a micro-cheating. I was not aware. Let's find out. A dating expert recently revealed the sneaky signs that indicate a partner could be partaking in this disrespectful behavior. Says here, quote, "You won't find evidence, you won't see text, but you know that something is going on. That's how silent cheating works," explained a dating guru known as M in one of her TikTok videos. To get more technical, according to Psychology Today, micro-cheating, also known as silent cheating, refers to subtle behaviors that blur the lines of emotional and physical fidelity. Interesting. Sign number 1, that your partner might be engaging in subtle cheating. Or micro-cheating, I'm sorry. They're engaging in what seems like innocent flirting. Quote, innocent flirting. Again, I think, folks, honestly, before I even dive in, all of this is going to be subjective. Because, yeah, what constitutes as cheating in your relationship might not constitute as cheating in the next man's relationship. So I'm going to throw that disclaimer in there before I dive into this article. I think, as I said before as well, too, speaking on relationships, I think people do have the right to define the terms of their relationship as they see fit. I don't think every single relationship should work within the confines of what we know traditional relationships to work as. So I'm going to get into this list of 5 things, but keep in mind that whatever works for you in your relationship should work for you in your relationship. That's going to be my disclaimer. Sign number 1, innocent flirting. The first is flirting while towing the line. The M said, which is the lady, of course, the guru, the expert dating guru, said, it's just enough to make you comfortable, but not, it's just enough to make you uncomfortable, but not enough of a reason for you to accuse them of actually cheating. I engage with certain people, like, comment, follow people that make you uncomfortable, but not outright enough for you to call it cheating. They have these overly friendly comments, inside jokes, these, but just barely physical touches, Okay, cool. Let's speak on that. What do you guys think of that? I kind of want to say that as well, too, but I'm going to leave that alone. Should I speak on that? I'm going to speak on that. What do y'all make of that? On social media, is liking a person's post flirting? Is that micro-cheating? Is that micro-cheating? What do y'all constitute as micro-cheating? I'm going to get back into this article, but example number 1 is innocent flirting. What do y'all constitute as innocent flirting? See, this is the thing. Again, male and female dynamics, right? Male and female dynamics. I'm laughing because, like, I might be. What do y'all constitute as flirting? Let's like, what do y'all constitute as that? Is liking somebody's photo flirting? In these modern times, in these modern social media times, is it what constitutes as micro-cheating when it comes to social media? Is the amount of times you like somebody's post flirting? Is it, okay, we know the obvious. If I put heart eyes emojis, okay, cool, right? If I, whatever, there's a lot of things that are just the obvious ones, but of course this article is speaking more so to the subtle signs, right? So it's just like, what constitutes as innocent flirting in regards to social media? Very interesting. Let's get into the second one. They have a backup love interest. Again, the article is entitled, "Is Your Partner Micro-Cheating? The 5 Subtle Signs to Watch Out For," right? That's what we're reading here. Of course, this article comes from the New York Post. Sign number 2, they have a backup love interest. The second behavior to watch out for is if your boo is keeping their options open. Ever notice your partner texting an ex-situationship claiming they're just friends? Oh, according to the dating expert, this is a classic sign of silent cheating. They might keep their options open without technically cheating, she shared. Guys. You know why I'm laughing, bro? Because, like, again, the dynamic between men and women in our modern dating scene, and we're in 2025 now, like, I think this is just and this is what I say, and it's so funny because I spoke of this earlier. I saw an article, I'll get onto that as well too, but there was I think it was a post from Complex that said Tia Mori is happy she's come to the terms of being single. This is why I'm happy being single, because the lines are blurred. Everybody makes their own rules or whatever the case is. So it's just like, knowing this is like, this is why you don't really see me in the dating pool, because what constitutes as cheating and flirting and this, that is different for everybody. And I think people are growing more and more to not care. So that's another sign. They might be leaving their options open. They might have a backup love interest. Do you have a backup love interest? I don't know who I'm talking to out there. To the 11, 12 of you, depending on how many people, whoever's watching, take these things into consideration. Is your partner micro-cheating? Are you the partner that's micro-cheating? That's even a better question as well, too. That's even an interesting one. Again, folks, what defines cheating for you in your relationship might not constitute as cheating in the next relationship as well, too. That's why I said I think that we should implement a new relationship status, whereas you're single, you're married, or you are, what did I call it? I'm in a mutually, what is it? What was it? I forgot. I had a term that I called it, of course. Or it's just like, nah, it's like there's a mutual understanding here. So you see what I'm saying? You catch my drift? But I'm laughing because I feel like in 2025, the dating scene, I think this is the direction we're kind of just going in. Let's just keep it up. Let's see. And I think this kind of option number 3, of course, it says, hey, they secretly have an emotional connection with someone other than you. I think that kind of falls into the second one as well, too. They have a backup love interest. So a micro sign, a subtle sign that your partner might be micro cheating is if they secretly have an emotional connection with someone other than you. Guys, let me say something real quick, man. And I'm going to get through this list, but this is another thing I've been thinking about as well, too. And I know some people don't like talking about things like this, man, but it's just like, we're all adults here, right? There's approximately 8 billion people on the planet, right? There's 8 billion people. Let's just call it 8 billion, right? Is it a stretch? Is it naive? Is it a stretch to say that you might have interest or love interest or connection with more than one person? That's the thing that be getting me about like modern day relationships, young. Like, and why I say we need to kind of revisit marriages and like the rules or what are the cases, because like there's 8 billion people on this planet. Let's say you found one. You've called that person your wife. You've called that person your husband. So you mean to tell me every other interest, all the other humans that you've ever come across in your life, that's it? Like no connection. You don't like them. No emotional attachment. Nothing. You've picked one, and that's it. Is that realistic? I don't think marriages are realistic. And when you say things like, when you start talking about polygamy and this, that, and the other, people start looking at you like you have a third arm growing from your forehead. That's why I believe that's the direction that we're going in, because simple things like this make sense to me. Sorry. That's the stance I believe in. Yeah, okay, you can talk about soulmates. Oh, I have a soulmate. Oh, I have this, that, and the other, whatever you want to call it. But when it comes to relationships, man, again, if there's 8 billion people, how many people do you come across? Let's say you go to work or you travel, whatever the case is. How many people on your average day-to-day throughout your week do you come across? So again, you've picked your wife, you've picked your husband. That's it. So everybody else is unattracted to you. Everybody else, no connections with. This is like, oh, nope, sorry. That's it. I'm not attracted to anybody. I picked one. I'm good. Out of the 8 billion, I picked one. It just don't make sense to me. Sorry. That's just my stance. So example number 3, again, the article is entitled The 5 Subtle Signs to Watch Out for Micro-Cheating. Sign number 3, they secretly have an emotional connection with someone other than you. Is that hard to believe? Is that a stretch? To think that, I think it'll be kind of naive for you to believe like, okay, I have a wife, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend, whatever the case is, and they only like me. They're only emotionally connected to me. That's it. What? What about the people that they knew before you? People that they come across, whatever the case is. Don't sleep on them coworkers, bro. Coworkers, whatever the case is. Y'all don't take into account none of that. You just like, okay, they found me, match made in heaven, that's it. All right, if you say so. Are they building emotional, okay, the little bit under here says, are they building emotional intimacy with somebody else? Emotional intimacy. So they have what they call physical intimacy and emotional intimacy. So for all you, what's the people that got like the work wife, the work husband, whatever the case is, emotional intimacy is just a deep, heartfelt conversation. Hands it to yourselves, no physical intercourse, whatever the case is, but you're building emotional intimacy by airing your grievances or, having a heart-to-heart, deep introspective conversation with another person other than your partner. These things happen, folks. Do they not? Is it a reach to say that it's maybe too much to put all your emotional connection on one person? Again, I'm thinking out loud here. This is just my thoughts, but I don't think that's a stretch. I think it'll be a little bit naive of you to be under the impression that, oh, I'm the only person that my partner has an emotional connection with. Forget the people before me. Forget the people that may come after. Forget the people that she, goes through when we're not under the same roof together. Just throw all that out the window, I guess, allegedly. What's another sign? What is this? Number 4. So they conceal their phone and take it everywhere with them. That's a clear indicator. Sign number 4 that you or your partner might be micro-cheating is if that phone stays glued to their hand. She takes it in the pantry. She takes it in the bathroom, in the shower. That phone is never idle, yeah. That phone is glued to her. That phone is glued to him, bruh. Hey, man, check up on your partner. If you all never see that phone lacking, if that phone is always in close arm's reach to your partner, hey, man, if it's always face down or whatever the case is, see me, man, as a single man, I don't got those problems, bruh. This is when I said I like solitude. This is what I was talking about. I don't got time to be doing none of that. I don't got time to be wondering, oh, is she texting this? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't got time for that, bruh. I don't. And if I do get in a relationship and I have a girlfriend, bruh, honest to God, like, I'm not about to be doing the most. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not doing all of that. So this might sound strange, but for me personally, bruh, if I gotta do all of that, if I gotta worry, oh man, is she cheating? Oh man, I don't think we should be together. I need peace of mind. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing the most when it comes to things like that. I don't got time for that, me personally. So that's a sign. If your partner, if wherever your partner goes, their phone goes as well too. If wherever your partner goes, the phone goes too, that's sign number 4 that you might be dealing with a micro-cheater, bruh. Let's get into this last one. Your partner gets defensive over everything. Reason number 5. As to a subtle sign that you might be dealing with a micro-cheater within your relationship is if your partner gets defensive over everything. Honestly, folks, a defensive person, that's how you can tell who has a guilty conscience. Let's see what this article says. Let me see what she says here. The last sign that notions your partner is micro-cheating is if instead of reassuring you, they get defensive when you bring up your concerns. They flip it on you. Wow, so you don't trust me? You're just paranoid. A lot of the times they never actually deny it. They just make you feel guilty for even asking. That's so crazy. If you notice your partner is on their phone more often than usual, bring it up to them instead of accusing them of doing something wrong. Folks, to be completely honest, handle your business how you handle your business. This is not going to be a one-size-fits-all type of situation if you're asking me. I'm no dating guru. I'm a single man. I'm just kind of giving you the game how I kind of see it. Handle your relationship how you best see to handle your relationship. You should know your partner better than anybody else, better than I know your partner, better than whatever the case is, anybody else. So this is not going to be a one-size-fits-all situation. If you resonate with any of these signs, again, these 5 subtle signs that your partner might be cheating, if any of these resonate to you, handle that situation how you see best fit. If you believe a stern talking to is how you get through the situation, then that's maybe what you need to do. If you believe that, okay, cool, maybe you're the type to play it cool, lay low, whatever the case is, that's how you got to do it as well, too. Do it how you got to do it as well, too. At the end of the day, the same disclaimer that I said in the beginning of this article, I'm going to say it again. Operate within your relationship the best way it makes sense to you. Not off of how you see people on social media do it. Not off of how I'm telling you to do it, whatever the case is. Operate within your relationship the best way you see fit. Not off of societal norms, none of that. If you have been dealing with a person, whether this your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, you and your partner, figure out a way for y'all to be cohesive. Operate within the terms that make sense to the both of y'all is the best advice I could give you. Me as a single man, I don't got those problems. I don't got those type of problems. And again, if I was to get in a relationship, bruh, it's like, if I gotta rack my brain about you, I'm not with you. If I gotta wonder, oh, girls' night, I wonder what she's doing out on girls' night. Oh, I wonder what she's doing at work. Does she have a work husband? If I gotta rack my brain about any of that while dealing with you, I'm not gonna be dealing with you. That's just me personally. But again, that's just me. Operate within your relationship how you see fit. That's my thoughts, folks. Of course, that article comes from the New York Post. You can check it out. Of course, I saw it on my timeline here on Twitter. If that interests you, of course, you can check it out a little bit deeper.